leading the way with important local coverage. You're watching WISN 12 News at 11 a.m.
A whistleblower complaint about a phone call the president reportedly had with the leader of Ukraine is causing controversy. ABC's Trevor Ault is in New York City with more on this fallout. Trevor.
With the world's leaders converging on New York City for the UN General Assembly, President Trump finds himself in an ongoing controversy over a phone call with a foreign official. After the Wall Street Journal reported the president repeatedly pressured Ukraine to investigate the business dealings of Joe Biden's son Hunter.
It's just a Democrat witch hunt. Here we go again. One who's got the problem is Biden. Because you look at what Biden did. Biden did what they would like to have me do, except for one problem. I didn't do it.
The president now appearing to acknowledge he did talk about Biden with the Ukrainian president. About a month after the phone call in question, the Trump administration was reportedly holding back $250 million in aid to Ukraine that had been approved by Congress. On a campaign trail this weekend, Biden accusing the president of trying to intimidate a foreign leader.
I know Trump deserves to be investigated. He is violating every basic norm of a president.
And Democrats are trying to push forward with an investigation into the complaint, many calling for impeachment proceedings. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi still not on board with impeachment, but giving the Trump administration an ultimatum to turn over the whistleblower report by Thursday, or she said in a letter to Congress, the administration, quote, will be entering a grave new chapter of lawlessness, which will take us into a whole new stage of the investigation. The president has said he might release the transcripts of the phone call sparking this controversy, but White House officials are saying that's not likely. Press Secretary Stephanie Grisham telling Fox News today that doing so would set a dangerous precedent. Trevor Ault, ABC News, New York.
It's National Ballroom Dance Week, and locally, Fred Astaire in Brookfield is throwing a dance party to celebrate. So I'm joined now by Alex Zarek to learn more about this. Thank you so much for your time, and tell us about what you have going on this week.
Yes, it is Fred Astaire. At Fred Astaire here, we have National Ballroom Dance Week that's going on. We got a lot of things that are going because of the event. As you can see, we have people dancing in the background here. And we have plenty of specials that are actually going on because of that, too. With Fred Astaire National Dance, with us, Fred Astaire, we decided to partner up with the wonderful Wounded Warriors Project, and offering many different things that are going on here at the studio. We're offering to military personnel and also military families free dance classes this week because of the National Ballroom Dance Week. And then also this Thursday at September 26th at 7:30, we're offering a party here at Fred Astaire Dance Studios in Brookfield to anybody in the public to be able to come and check it out to see what it's like here.
And I was reading a little bit about that, and you call it this huge public dance party that's helping wounded warriors. So what could people expect?
Yes, it's a fabulous celebration, really. It just like anything, if you were to go to a wedding reception, people come in, they come out and dance. There's an MC that's going to be playing music, and they tell you exactly what kind of dance you do to the music. Plus, we also have plenty of professionals that are around to be able to help anybody who has no dance experience to be able to make sure that they have a fabulous time just dancing. Plus, we also have food, drink, everything available for them.
And why should someone get in on this, maybe if they've never
also,
danced before?
Some of the things that we're offering, too. For some of the people that do come in, because of the fact that it is the Wounded Warrior Project that we're offering, we are taking donations for people too to be able to help with this project. So if anybody's ever interested in wanting to be able to, incorporate anything, we have a Fred Astaire website and also a Facebook page that you can go to Fred Astaire Brookfield or Milwaukee, and there's donations that you can do there. Or if you wanted to be able to help out with the Wounded Warrior Project, we are also offering, you can come to the studio and do a cash or check donation as well, written out to the Wounded Warrior Project.
Okay, Alex, thank you for your time and good luck this week.